Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. That should always be muted. There we go. The echo in the background. Fortunately. Where are we? Now it wants to pop it out. Of all things. We have a game starting. Artem. I think I like what I get against this King's Gambit. Until he starts attacking it properly. Whoa. Is this true? Can I get him here? We will see. We will see. We will see. Can I? I don't know. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. This is terrible. Oh no. Let's see how much mercy he gives me here. None. Lead chest tools. Didn't stop it from happening, huh? Didn't register the game ending. Alright, how many can we get in? After losing to Artem, I gave him a good leg up to catch Ron. He just needs one more win. Ye gods. Oh, I know what I want to do now. In the Lee Chess Tools preferences. In the Lee Chess Tools preferences, I want it to automatically go to analysis on game end. There we go. Now we're in business. Now I'll know. Now I'll know. That was the line that I drew. In order to find out what's going on. How is everyone? This stream is sponsored by Chess Informant. the only publication to influence more than 2 generations of world champions and grandmasters. Chess Informant Publications has been around since 1966. We're going to give the King's Gambit one more whirl. I should give the Bishop's Gambit a whirl. Well, isn't that interesting? He wins a pawn anyway. As it turns out, he wins a pawn anyway. Got the pawn back. This seems like it should be wrong. Nah, we gotta take it. Uh-oh. We're experiencing some technical difficulties. Lead chess tools. Did I lose on time? Oh, he left. He resigned. That was crazy. He resigned. And maybe that's why I couldn't promote. Insanity. Insanity, everyone. Insanity. Today is August 12th. The day before some of my favorite people's birthdays.
Lauren JW said, "Hey John."
Good morning, Lauren. How are you? We haven't put out our kick announcement. Whoops. Let's do it that way. We'll put out the kick announcement. If anyone has not yet, Rustum Chess, good morning. Lauren, how have you been? We are now streaming on Kick. And of course on YouTube.
Said, just got released from the hospital today. I'm okay.
I hope you're okay. OMG. I don't know if it's anything you can talk about, but I hope everything is at least better. My God. I don't think there was really a threat there. You just had to play King F6. chances are in that position you needed to play bishop g4. If you're okay to talk
Lauren
about it, I
JW
hope you're doing well.
Said, yeah, I'm fine now. I can talk a little bit about it. I was in the mental hospital for 2.5 weeks, my second admission this month. I'm doing well now, though not out of the woods, but good.
Is this a mental, little bit of a mental breakdown? I certainly have had those myself where I've wondered. Sometimes I wonder if we can manage it at all.
Lauren JW
Said, I've spent most of my adult life in and out of those kinds of facilities.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. That's not cool at all. Rustam Azal.
Lauren JW
Rustam.
It's fine, they're there for people who need them. I'm certainly grateful they exist when I'm in that mental space.
Can I go that direction? I don't know. Oh no. Did I do that? It looks like I did it, but I didn't. He fell for it. No pawn mates for me. No pawn mates for me, for me, for me. No pawn mates
JW
for me.
Said, GG.
All right, Artem, we're going with D4 this time. Sometimes Artem gets caught up in analysis mode. And it is one of those turns. Needed all the help we can get. Artem thought he
Lauren
paused.
JW
Said, how are you doing, John? All is well, I hope.
All is relatively okay. My oldest daughter is no longer in the house. She succumbed to her lifestyle from the past and has returned to the difficult life that she chooses to lead. And we haven't heard from her since. I don't think her phone works. We'll see what happens. Every time I think about it, I want to go man on fire and track her down. But she's an adult and she makes her own decisions. And there's little that I can do about it. And in fact, I think the most painful part is that I haven't addressed it with most of my friends, let's say at Society Billiards, who are wishing me well. Tonight should be a Society Billiards stream. We will see. 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 We need more pool and billiard streamers, that's for sure. More live pool and billiard streamers. More IRL pool and billiard streamers. I don't think they noticed what they can possibly do. So am I going to get one more game to make a chance at catching Artem? One more game, pretty please. Viking. Rana is involved with Mikhail Maltsev. I can't say that I was impressed. I'm always impressed when he wins. And Rustam Alzal. Let's see how he does. So it looks like I could have started the stream as late as 7:20 a.m. School is starting in 2 weeks. So as a result, we still have time to get in one game, assuming that it's quick. Somehow I've climbed back up to 2074. I don't know what I was at the beginning. I wasn't 2057. All the participants have games. I don't think I can actually improve. Ariel Zamora is hoping to catch up to me. Oh, that's who I needed. I didn't know that he was going to do it. Do not give away those things. D4 does do damage. D4 does do damage, it's true. D4 does do damage, it's true. That's a bummer. It's really sad that he doesn't have more attackers here. With more attackers, life could be good. Wow. Did he get away with that? Not completely, unfortunately. Cost him a bishop. Because of the first round loss, there's no hope for me to catch him. Uh-oh. Oh no, he really struggled with that. So one of the keys in this particular position, when you're trying to checkmate, is to maintain a distance of what I like to think of as the quad, right? So here, probably the simplest is just moving the king. or just moving the queen to the other side. He didn't do this. No matter where that king moves, you're able to achieve your goal. So it should be mate in 3 from here, no matter what. White to move distance to mate, 6 half moves. Okay, good. I was going to say, it is certainly not 6 moves. But yeah, just wrap them up in this manner. Now let's just say that the position were different, right? Let's just say that, right? In this particular position, we give him the quad of death. This is a 4x4 square area. Then all you really need to do is walk in with your king, and it's mate. So a 4 square area. So if you put your queen on any one of these 4 squares, and the king is in this zone.
SWE.
Said. That's right, John, move the Q like that N.
And then basically, so if you're not wrapping him up by creating a box where he has to move to the side of the board, then you should, at the very least, create the quadrant. So now it's 2.5 moves away from mate. So this is mate in 3. It says mate in 2, queen to b4, but I wanted to show you the quadrant, which is here. So that's 1, 2, 3. The quadrant. You can just walk your king in because the queen is far enough away that it'll never be stalemate. Thank you, Ron. Congrats. Oops, I wrote his Twitch username. Namaste, Ron. And we are at an even 70 games plus for him after 493 games. Alexa, what percentage of 400, I'm sorry, cancel. Alexa, stop. I miscalculated. Alexa, what percentage of 693 is 381.5?
381.5 is 55.05% of 693.
Pegasus SWE.
Said.
55%.
I meant that Q should be placed from K so that it maintains a distance like an N.
Yes, yes. That's true, but there's a little bit of a trick when it's in this situation, though. Let's take a look at his situation here, right? So here the queen is placed like an N, and he needs one more N. He needs one more N. So this is mate in 2. So it's 4 half moves. This is 7 half moves. 1, 2, 3. Oh, distance to checkmate doesn't count the actual checkmating move. Right. But there are several techniques to avoid stalemating, and that's what he wanted to do there. King to c6 was the fastest way to mate. So here equals queen. Oh no, unfortunately it's
Pegasus
giving it away.
SWE.
I was going to say mate in 2.
Playing bullet is like playing poker.
Playing bullet is like playing poker indeed. That is craziness. I need to calculate an exit left strategy. There's literally no one streaming chess on Kick at the moment. Literally no one streaming chess on Kick at the moment. That's absolute craziness. Did that work? So meanwhile, we are streaming on Kick. Please don't forget to subscribe to the socials. I don't know if that worked. But, c'est la vie. Let us head over to Chess 24 where, or should we raid St. Louis? No, St. Louis, it's too early for St. Louis. Anyone that I know personally? Chess Time Machine? No, I do not. But there are people that I know personally at. Let's return to the scene of the devastation as Artem Pomerantz made it ahead of me. By a hair. Congrats to Artem Pomerantz, actually, in this particular event. That was also very, very impressive. We will be back in 20 minutes. For the daily Math Chess Dojo, Rapid and Classical. That's it? They're gonna let me raid Chess 24 with 1 viewer? That's insane. Cheers and ciao. Thank you everyone. Have a great day.